it's 30 days later. 30 days since I filmed the first part on tractor. So now I'm in the car with my grandson Jordan, and we're in northern LaSalle County, about 45 miles from home, to visit my other tractors. And I brought some guns along too, and plan on doing a little plinking today. The corn is high as an elephant's eye. This isn't sweet corn here, but there's an awful lot of sweet corn planted in this general area because there's a cannery up here that does peas and corn.
Domanis.
And beans.
Domanis.
And there's a lot of windmills around here. We might take the Gator out and drive up near one of them later on if my buddy Dwight is in the mood. So we're visiting Dwight up here. At his, he's not a farmer, but he lives out in the country and has about 5 acres and buildings and tractors, and you've seen his pulling tractor. We're in the John Deere Gator, if you can hear me over the noise, along with the 2 grandsons of Dwight. Gonna take a look at some tractors. As you can see, we're not very far from the windmills. Try it, Bob. Oh, why not? Hey! Didn't hear you. In this barn are about 4 tractors. Well, we just saw a snake, and the boys are, they're not snake lovers, put it that way. Okay, we're inside this barn now, and we got 3 Moline tractors here, and this 445 here is the one I own with Dwight, 50% partnership, and that's the one I often drive in tractor rides. And then we got back here our propane 605 that we own jointly, and then this big tractor here is a G6, belongs to Dwight. You know, when these tractors sit a long time, they don't start right up, so we got a little air in this tire.
Actually, both of them are flat.
Oh.
And then it might not still start, but it is a propane, so we won't have a fuel problem. These Gators sure are handy to get around the property. I'd like to have one myself. But on the other side here of this barn is a Dwight's 8N tractor. Don't confuse that with the one I showed you at my place. And back here a W4 Standard. Nice little tractor. That's been taken on many tractor rides. And the boys are having fun here climbing on tractors. What a wholesome thing for young men to do.
My grandma's dog.
Okay, I'm going to pull up the Moline here and then start her up, see if it starts. I'm sure it will. It hadn't been running in about a month, but I got the gasoline shut off, and we'll start at a gas engine. Okay, here's Jordan on the 445. He's going to take her on a little cruise here around the crib. That's a sweet running tractor. It pretty much has the same engine in it that the Brown Jetstar does. Little governor problem on that tractor. That's really about the only thing that's wrong with it. It's from the late 50s. On the little Ford. These guys are having fun. We made an ill-fated attempt at starting this tractor, and I was calling it a 605. It's a 602, and we didn't have much battery left. It fired a couple times, but we don't want to mess with it, even though we got air in the tires. But normally it's a pretty good running tractor. I'm going to try starting this G6. That's also propane. It's got race tires on it. This is a big tractor. I don't think it's going to fire either. Nope, not going to start. Okay, we're back in the Gator, and we're going to take a little ride down there. Between the crops here, we got soybeans on each side. We'll go right up under this windmill. How many windmills in this area, Dwight, do you know? About 50?
I think in this group here, there's two groups here. I think in this one there's 40, 46, something like that. And I think 60 or so in the group north of here. Okay. You can see on the horizon.
Yeah. About 100 in all within a 10-mile radius. But this one we're approaching is the one that's the farthest to the south. And the beans are looking good.
The tower is, the post is 100 feet, and the blades each are approximately 90 feet, which gives it the high point of pretty close to 300 feet above the ground to the tip of the blade when it's at its highest.
About 5 years ago I was here when they actually put the foundation in for this windmill, and they're amazingly deep, and the quantity of concrete is quite impressive. But look at all the bolts here holding this thing down.
Blades get ice like an airplane's wing.
Oh yeah, and then the ice can.
Again, this tower is about 100 feet high.
On the tractor rides on some of the other ones, there's caution signs about ice.
If you, on our way back, are you going to drive that back this way, or are you going to drive over there?
Well,
These things will throw ice from the tips of the blades sometimes. That can be dangerous, and critics will say they kill too many birds and so on, but this little beauty is making electricity right now, and there's a stairs here and an access door where the mechanics can get in there to service them. When one of these blades was laying on the ground, the diameter of the tube on the large end was exactly my height, about 5'8". I was able to stand in there, but just barely. I walked out into the bean field just a little bit farther, and there are pods that are formed. It was just near the end rows there where They were immature, but we got some pods going here. We stopped here in the waterway to look at the coyote hole. Another one there, and over here we got a
No tracks though.
pretty good sized hole and a lot of dirt here that was dug out.
Shouldn't there be tracks in here? It's too soft.
You can't see it. You can't disturb the dirt.
Oh.
Coming back to the homestead here, we'll take a look at a few tractors in this building. We're inside the building now, and this is the Moline 5-star that you saw in one of my recent videos about tractor pulling. And now with the side covers off, you can see what a whopping carburetor we got on here. And that's an aircraft carburetor. Did you say it's a Bendix?
Stromberg.
It's a Stromberg carburetor. Quite a large
Fuel
thing.
pump.
Electric fuel pump.
And there's the pretty little gas tank.
Got the fuel tank on the front.
Yeah.
He ran this as a propane tractor for a while, then converted it to gasoline. And they're using a high test gasoline in there. The weights on the front. Take a look at it from the other side. Here it is from the other side. See, the tires are cut special for pulling. He's got a lot of first places with this, but he had it in the wrong gear in the last pull and it didn't show very well. In this side of the garage is the U302 Moline. This is one that he takes on a lot of tractor rides when the two of us go together, along with 50 or 60 other men. And that's been a very good tractor. It's a little dark back in the corner here, but here's a John Deere B for you John Deere fans, you 2-cylinder fans. It'll start right up. It hasn't been out for a while, but this has been taken on tractor rides as well. Narrow front end. Here's a modern 5420 utility tractor he uses around the property, but hidden behind it is a 2-cylinder A with a wide front end, and that's been on a lot of rides also. Real nice tractor. Here's another little view of it with that B tractor behind it.
This is my sister's.
My friend Dwight is in the process of building another pulling tractor, and it's a John Deere, and this is the hood for it. It's just been painted, and he's getting the lights and the foam on the back of it for not soundproofing, but I guess it's just to give it a good fit. Rolling it over there. Nice fresh John Deere green paint. And you will see the finished tractor, which is not on the premises here, in an upcoming video. I'm not sure just when, but the tractor is just about finished and it's ready for its sheet metal and final touches. Now for a little target shooting. We're parked at the targets, and there's where we're going to shoot from, the shooting bench.
On that hill up there.
What 22 stuff?
The 22 targets are stuck in that hill.
Oh, I can climb up
Yeah,
there.
we got about 4 guns, many rounds of ammunition, all set up here on the bench. Lovely Illinois weather. It's nice and cool today. And there's the targets.
Box of 400 rounds.
Yeah, I got 400 rounds of 22 there, and I don't know if you people in other parts of the country or other parts of the world are having trouble buying 22s. That's right, hold them up like that. But here in the Midwest, it's just terribly hard to find 22 long rifles. They're just not available. I guess it's hoarding going on. And
Yeah, some people think animal hoarding.
yeah.
People here in Illinois are animal hoarders.
So I was glad to get 800 rounds at Gander Mountain here a few weeks ago, and I
Yeah,
bought
but
a
that
lot
was in
more, but they had a limit on it.
How was that?
50 caliber black powder. I love the smell of gunpowder in the morning. Hey! Bingo! That concludes our little foray here with the rifles, so I'm going to pop in the Gator and back to the farm we go.